Hi, this is Chico Resch. You are listening to the Let's Go Devils podcast on the Primetime Radio Network.
Happy Devils Saturday. This is Game Day Live, coming to you live from American Whiskey, upstairs on the third floor attic, streaming live on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, X Live, Twitch, and now on Instagram Live on the Let's Go Devils Network. I'm your host, Sam Woo, here with Scotty of SiriusXM Liquid Metal, filling in for the Hockey News's and PucksandPitchforks.com's Vinny Parisi on this beautiful December 27th as Devils take on the Washington Capitals. Scotty, how are you, my friend?
Well, hello, Sam Woo. How are you doing? I know you're in a fine, festive atmosphere because your Penn State Nittany Lions. Wait, how do you say it? Are they the Nittany?
Yeah, Nittany Lions.
Nittany?
Yeah.
Nittany Lions. What the hell is a Nittany Lion, by the way?
It is Mount Nittany in Pennsylvania, and years ago there was a mountain lion called the Nittany Lion. Well,
there was one.
Well, it's extinct now because I don't know. A bunch of Penn Staters started shooting at it. I don't know.
Probably. Yeah. Probably got.
Yeah, they thought it was fun. Yeah.
Okay.
But it could be like the dodo bird. Well, maybe the Nittany Lion will make a comeback.
So in the grand scheme, history of the universe type of thing, we're talking about one, huh? One?
Yeah. Well, it was one, maybe
okay.
two.
Right. Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
I wasn't alive back then.
Okay.
I wasn't alive back then. We might have to ask Stan Fischler if he ever saw Nittany Lion. Good friend of the podcast, by the way.
Well, Sam Woo, I know, was out there at Yankee Stadium today for the, the Pinstripe Bowl, Penn State versus Clemson.
Yep.
And Penn State won, so Sam Woo was very happy. And he was sending us pictures before, and it reminded me of when we all may have lost a finger or a couple toes. What was it about maybe 15 years ago, 10 years ago, somewhere around that time frame, when the Devils and Rangers played at Giants Stadium, at Yankee Stadium.
Yes.
And it was about negative 23 out.
It was colder that day. For whatever reason, it was colder that day. I think it was the wind.
I think it started snowing, but the snow literally turned to ice before it hit you in the face. And it hurt after a while. Because that's how damn cold it was.
It did snow. It did snow today during the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you had that.
I remember.
Yep.
Go ahead.
No, today it actually did snow, but it was nothing like the outdoor game in 2014.
2014. Okay, that's when it was. I couldn't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, I do recall just putting my beer right in the against the whatchamacallit, the divider thing, the wall. Well, yeah, because I was in the front row there. I was perfect. Front row, middle deck, so I could actually see down into the game.
This is before you and I met, where I started buying tickets for you. Yeah.
Yes. Absolutely. But yeah, just chilled the beer right there. But it was bringing back memories of that. When Sam Woo was sending us pictures before. So glad your Penn State won. Hope you had a fantastic holiday. Hope everyone out there had a great holiday. We got ourselves a Devils game. And also, Sam Woo, should we call this like the loft? Instead of the attic. It doesn't look very attic-S.
The loft? There's a loft inside the arena, so we don't want to get a cease and desist letter by calling it a loft.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What if we just put like a little accent over like one of the letters in there? It's like the Luft.
The Luft?
And then, we're aloof.
How about this?
To the Luft.
How about the penthouse?
Yeah.
Penthouse.
The penthouse. Okay. I like that even better.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds
Sam
risque.
Woo's in the penthouse.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds a lot better. Well, it sounds classy.
Yeah.
Sam Woo's up in the penthouse.
Yeah.
I mean, that goes with, how you usually are, seated in the arenas now with your front row tickets. And we all know about the Jonas Brothers section and everything like that. So that makes sense that Sam Woo would be broadcasting from the penthouse of American Whiskey up there on the 3rd floor. If you're hanging out, go say hello up there. It almost looks like a big pancake breakfast is going on behind you. And now I'm friggin' hungry. Maybe it's like the sub sandwich lunch. That's what it is. It's the sub sandwich lunch going on there as the Devils and the Capitals get set to play a game. They are resuming after the Christmas holiday. Getting action going now. Sam Woo, I missed out on some of the news. Did anyone get hurt opening up presents on Christmas? Because with this team, I can only imagine there was a paper cut of death. With of course, festive holiday cheer. But still a paper cut of death from unwrapping gifts, I think would be the next injury to befell this team. But did anything like that happen over the holiday?
I know for sure nothing happened to Palat.
Okay. Oh, yeah. All right. Okay. Well, thank God. Because Sam Woo's got the jersey now. And we thought the jersey was... No, it just turned out the Devils were still going to lose no matter what. So either way... so there was no injuries like that. The glue on Santa's beard didn't get stuck to Jesper Bratt's face or anything like that when he was playing Santa Claus?
No, hopefully not. Hopefully he didn't get injured, walking in that Santa gear.
I don't know if maybe he threw the sack of toys over his shoulder, popped a peck or something. You never know. You never know. But I would be interested to see Jesper Bratt playing today with the Santa beard. That'd be cool. See him.
Yeah. It'd be a
skating out there on the ice, the wind, the beard blowing in the wind and everything like that. So,
yeah.
Okay, so no injuries. No injuries. Well, that's good news. That's good news. So I guess the real question about this team, Sam Woo, and it's not, about the special teams or about the complete game effort or all of the injuries. The real question that everyone wants to get to the bottom of, Sam Woo, is why, Sam Woo, why? Why did you lie to us all? You said 2025 was going to be the year for the New Jersey Devils throughout 2022, 2023, 2024. And when the calendar changed to 2025, Sam Woo, bad things started to happen. So I want to know, after this whole year, why'd you lie to us, Sam Woo? We put all of our faith in you. And you
Actually,
lied.
You lied, Scotty. I'm going to turn it around back at you. I don't lie. I tell the truth.
How did I lie?
If you go
said
back
2025.
If you go back to the video, when we were all like, and I'm all mad, I'm like 2025. I said it'd probably be till 2025 we actually make the playoffs. I never said Stanley Cup. But then again, but we have revisionist history, so I went along with it.
That's the real issue with this team, Sam Woo, is you made a promise, and now they're not keeping it.
Well, there's still 2026. It could be we weren't sure which season it would be, last season or this season. There's still enough time. But
jokes aside, that was going to be my point. This team, this entire year, Sam Woo, last season and this season, it hasn't been overly kind to this team, say for a win streak here or there. As I recall, last year we couldn't even get it to 4. So, we had a nice start to the season. But other than that, there's been injuries, there's been disappointments, there's been a lack of focused play ever since the calendar changed over to 2025. We all remember that West Coast trip. It didn't go well. Then they had the break, and they came back, and it's just not good. So, Sam Woo, there are only 2 games left in the calendar year of 2025. Tonight, and then on New Year's Eve.
No, there's another one. No, there's 3.
What?
Yeah, there's one on the 30th against the Toronto Maple Leafs.
Oh, I missed that. Damn it to hell. There are 3.
I'm glad I reminded you in case Dougie Hamilton scores 3 goals that day and you forgot about that game. for Devils After Dark.
Son of a. Well, that just killed my whole thing. Never mind. We can
Yeah.
save this bit for another time then.
Hey, that's what happens when you call me a liar. I strike back.
All right. Well, still, 3 games left in the calendar year, which has not been very kind to the Devils.
Yeah.
So let's hope that 2026 brings some better things. Now, for today's game, can the Devils take advantage of a Capitals team that has also been struggling? You know, what's their, what are they like, 3 wins in their last 10 or something like that? And here's the thing. Look at these numbers. Okay? We know the Devils' power play has struggled mightily, but the Caps is even worse. They are right now, on the power play, they are ranking at a whopping 28th in the league, operating at 15.2%. We're at 12th with 20.7. Now, the 28th ranked power play unit coming to town is just what the 27th ranked penalty kill unit is, to maybe try and get themselves a little bit of confidence. And then also on the flip side, with the power play struggling as much, Washington's not that good on the PK either. They are 24th in the league. This team has struggled to finish, to put the puck in the back of the net. Getting 1 goal isn't going to cut it on most nights in the NHL. This is a place where maybe the Devils can see their special teams kick it up a notch and maybe get some confidence against a struggling Capitals team. Will it happen? I have no idea. But I hope to hockey sticks that the Devils come out and they have a complete effort. And they don't have these long, flat stretches during the game. If they do that, I think they have a very good chance of putting a W on the board.
I'll tell you, I would also add to that, Scotty.
Mm-hmm.
The Devils have to play to their strengths and to their game. They're not really a grinded out team, but what they do well is they swarm. So if they simplify their game and just put the puck on net and simplify their game, none of this fancy schmancy east-west passing. Let's go north-south. Let's use that speed. Let's stretch the ice. No hesitation shots on goal. That's what the Devils do best. In the last 5 games, they have only 7 goals, maybe 6. I think one was even an empty netter. So let's just say 6 goals in the last 5 games. It doesn't matter what kind of goaltending you have, Scotty. You're not going to get it done. And I think oftentimes they're holding the stick too tight because they're looking for the perfect play and the perfect shot. Let's stop that. I don't see any garbage goals recently. Garbage goals is what you want. Put the shot quickly on net and get the rebound. Just like in basketball, you take a 3-point shot, get the rebound. You never know if it's going to come right to you. And same thing with hockey. Put the puck on net. If the goalie has closed off all the angles, make him make that save, that one save only. Chances are you're going to get the rebound, and that's where you catch the goalie off guard. And they just simply haven't been creating enough traffic in front of the net, especially on the power play. Now, with Jack Hughes back, can we get Jesper Bratt back being productive again? Was that hit by Ovechkin eons ago? Has that affected Jesper Bratt? You know, we've talked about this on the podcast. I don't know. But Jack Hughes immediately makes everybody better. But now it's let's simplify this game. Get the outlet passes. Let's get the breakouts going from the defense to the offense, that transition, and let's go north-south. I think the last game against the New York Islanders, how many chances did the Devils have? A lot. And they simply could not finish. Why they couldn't finish? Because they're holding the stick too tight, and they're looking for the perfect shot, the perfect play, the hesitation, and even a backup goaltender was seeing everything. So, in my opinion, honestly, I really think that the Devils are actually beating themselves, and they're actually overexerting themselves for no reason when they can just play a simpler game and get better results.
Fair enough, yeah. And the Capitals, 3-4-3 in their last 10. The Devils 4-6. One place that they aren't struggling, though, is, getting the puck in the net. They are 11th in the league, 3.16. The Stone Cold average of 316, goals for. And they are 6th in the league in goals against, 2.68. So, Thompson and, it's really been Logan Thompson, right? Let me look at those. Logan, where is he? Yeah, he's 14-9-3, 224 goals against, 917 save percentage. Charlie Lindgren is 5-4-2 with a 307, 888. So they're doing a good job, but the special teams are struggling. So can the Devils use their speed, take advantage, draw some penalties, maybe getting those odd man, opportunities for them, and see if they can cash in and get themselves going.
I see Dag Four Hansen says Bantam Coach Woo. I'll be honest with you, if I'm all about simplicity. Remember how we used to talk about lane hockey and the defense a few years ago, where everybody was so out of position that they didn't even have their fundamentals, and it's like, how about you just go back to basics, especially like going back years ago in Bantam, where you just don't go over that side. Just stay over here. At least, But defensively, again, I'm just unhappy how they're generating their offense right now. The defense right now, the last 5 games, the goaltending, I'm okay with. Markstrom overextended himself the last game, wandering off.
No wandering, Marky.
Yeah.
Marky no play pucky. Marky stoppy pucky.
Yeah.
So that's all. Yeah, but I think Markstrom, we've talked about it here, Devils After Dark. So let's go to, we've seen the improvement for him where at first he definitely seemed like something was lingering, something was bothering him. And he was slowly correcting it and getting it back onto the right track. And other than that bad misplay coming out of the net, I think Jacob Markstrom is starting to look like the Markstrom we expect him to look like.
Yep. Yeah.
So I don't really have any problems with the goaltending right now. Defense has been a little more structured with the return of Brett Pesce. And, it allows him to eat up some of those minutes that Siegenthaler and Dillon were on all the time, and they can't play that much. So Brett Pesce is such an important part to this team. So they need to stay structured, and they got to not come out flat. That's the biggest thing with this team. And I'm not talking just the start of the game, the entire game. You can't play a good first period and then go into the intermission and be like, well, yeah, we scored 2 goals, so we can take this one off.
Yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. So, I really hope they come off to a good start, because this stretch between now and the Olympic break is so crucial. Because if they fall behind, Scotty, and they're not, and they limp into the Olympic break, there's not much time to even catch up from the Olympic break to the end of the season. These games are so condensed. You got the 3-point factor in a lot of these games. The overtime losses, the shootout losses, or the shootout wins. It just gets so. You got to get the points now. You got to get the points now. You want to go into the Olympic break hot, and this stretch have above 5 games to 10 games above 5 NHL 500. That's what you need to really have.
That also, and this season, it's with the Olympic break. Listen, take advantage while you have the majority of your team healthy right now, because I guarantee you, it's with this schedule, it's not going to stay this. I know we have been maybe extra hit with the injury bug this year. But every team across the board are missing big players.
Agreed.
Like top to bottom, like everybody is getting hurt across the league because of this condensed schedule.
Yeah.
It sucks.
Yep.
It's not good. I get it that the guys want to play in the Olympics, but it's too many games in short amount of time. This is why you see same thing like football. Thursday night games, you see a lot of dudes getting hurt because they don't have time to rest and recoup.
Yep. Exactly.
So, yeah, and like we're going to see this. So we need to take advantage while we are actually getting these players back because I'm telling you, it's going to happen. It's been happening to every single team across the league.
Yep. So
let's hope it's not a long-term thing, but we've seen a lot of it already with smaller dings, and we've had the big ones with Jack. Obviously, that had nothing to do with the schedule, yeah, we've seen a lot of just small injuries from players getting dinged up, and it's going to continue.
Yeah, let's get everybody's predictions on the YouTube Live, Facebook Live, Instagram Live. Your predictions
Ward
for this
Pigs
game?
is playing Inside the Rock. That's what's up. All right.
Exactly.
Generals gathered in the masses.
I see Keith the Cop.
By the way, the Judas Priest cover of Black Sabbath's War Pigs featuring Ozzy Osbourne, the charity version of the song, was the #1 cover of the year for the Corridor of covers on Liquid Metal. Just happens to be the show I host. Shameless plug. But very cool. Anytime I hear War Pigs is like one of my all-time. I think it's like the greatest heavy metal song of all time. I know you can argue Master of Puppets or Raining Blood or even Iron Man, Crazy Train. But for me, it's War Pigs.
Really?
Okay. Oh yeah. So let's see. We got Steven Tartas with a 4-3 Devils. Okay. Anyone else got score predictions? Oh, there you go. Steven Tartas. I got you twice. Wimpy's got 5-3 Devils. What the hell, he says. Selecta's got 4-3 Devils. Max has got 7-2 Caps with an OV hat trick. Max, why? Why do you want to put that pain on us just after the holiday? Come on, Max. Come on. Don't do that to us. Who else we got? Anyone else got scores in here? I'm scrolling up. Maybe I didn't see. Give your score predictions now if you got them. Sam Woo, how about you?
Me? I usually go last with score predictions.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry. All right, let me think. I am going to go. You know what? Do we know who's in net tonight? Is it Jake the Snake or Markstrom?
I didn't even check. Hold on.
Marky played the no, or did Jake play the last game? Why can't I remember?
So you got. Hold on a sec. You got a ticket.
No, Marky was in net. Marky was in net for the Icelanders. So maybe Jake the Snake will be in goal tonight. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 5-2 Devils. I say they get 2 power play goals. 5-2 Devils, 2 power play goals.
Okay.
And Ovechkin will score one of the cap goals.
Okay. All right. Want to see Jake the Snake is starting in net according to Max.
Jake the Snake's in net? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, thanks, Dags. AJ Visco's got 3-1. Oh, Dags, look at that. We got the same score. I didn't even see that. Dags has got 5-2 as well. Donnell's got 5-1 Devils. Okay. Are we all in agreement that maybe we're going to see some power play goals then today?
I hope so. I hope to see Dougie Hamilton on the board.
Well, we all hope to see Dougie Hamilton on the board. Well, there went Sam Woo. I thought we were ready to wrap up the show, but I guess not. Yeah, we all want to see Dougie Hamilton get on the board because it's been so long. And yeah, besides the whole money thing and everything like that, like Dougie has really struggled this year. He had a quick blast of, production. And other than that, hit my microphone. Sorry about that. The well is kind of run a little dry. Seen him make some physical plays on defense. Some of those reverse checks. He'll put a shoulder into the chest. I mean, I like seeing that. But we know Dougie Hamilton as an offensive, defensive force. And it hasn't been there.
Two orders of wings? Yep.
Two orders of wings. Look at Sam Woo over there.
Yeah, I got my nephew with me. It's actually for him.
Oh, sure.
Not me.
Yeah, it's
not me.
Yeah,
not me.
Yeah, sure. Blame the nephew.
Yep. Yeah, so Don here just informed me that he's got one free ticket for the Pure Club, I guess. I've never heard such a thing.
Okay.
Oh, the what's that? It's now the Verizon Lounge. One ticket.
Okay.
So we're going to give that away somehow. He's going to email it to me. So
okay, we're going to give it away?
Yeah, we're going to give it away. I don't know how we're going to give it away. We're calling audibles here, Scotty.
Okay. Do we have to do Devil's Trivia to an email or something like that?
Yeah, something like that.
First person in the YouTube chat? I don't know. Well, you got to be able to get to the game. That starts in 25 minutes.
Yeah, or somebody at the game could find me. But, yeah, so I don't know how we're going to do this, Scotty, but I'll have that ticket in my mailbox, and then I'll send it over to somebody. But anyway, I'm going to predict 7-2 Devils today.
7-2. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I know who to give it to.
Max is going to be there.
Max is going to be
My
there?
second game this year, first at the Rock.
Okay. All right.
Well, you give it to whoever you want, Sam Woo.
Okay.
If you want to do, good.
Maybe
you want to do trivia.
Maybe I'll leave my nephew behind by himself in the seats, and then go over to the Verizon Lounge and start munching on some more food.
That's what I assumed was going to happen. So,
Yeah, that's probably going to happen. And then Dyfus is going to be after me,
You'll be okay.
Yeah, anyway.
Max, not tonight. Okay.
All right.
All right. So Sam's got 7-2. And then who else was it? I thought I saw one other person on here. Maybe not. Oh, I hesitate. Oh, for a 6-6 team. Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry. Well, Sam Woo, we should probably wrap this bad boy up. We're about 20 minutes or so from puck drop. I know we got all these bowl games on, got some NFL games on to keep you busy beforehand. And, of course, Devils pregame with Rachel and Bryce going on right now. Maybe get some insights on some of tonight's starting lineup. But I'm assuming everything should be as it was last game.
Yep.
And we said Jake the Snake will be in net.
Yep.
So we have your score predictions. We have Sam Woo's. We have my own.
Yep.
The penthouse is rocking up there. American
Yes.
Whiskey. Go say hello to Sam Woo before the game, after the game, because, yes, we will be back doing Devils After Dark to wrap things up. Hopefully talking about a Devils W.
Yep.
Devils W against those
Absolutely.
Washington Caps.
Well, I want to thank all those tuning in. As what Scotty said, we'll be back for Devils After Dark after the game at American Whiskey. Devils Caps tonight. Till next time, let's go Devils.